Hello,
We're,
hello.
we're live. See?
Hello.
Hello.
As
Hello.
Theresa would say, hello.
Oh, shoot.
I'm
Any-
frogging.
I still have an earbud in. Somebody here?
It's just us. Well, Dawn frogs her thing.
You know what? Yeah, people are busy. Okay, let me find us. Oh, frogging. Every time you say frogging, it always it takes me a minute to think.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey,
Hi, Jeffrey.
thank you for the shout out. Appreciate you so much. That brought joy to my heart.
Okay, we're live.
Oh, it's only in private chat. Comments. There we go. Dawn is frogging.
I am frogging.
I was watching
Hey,
videos.
Shelby. Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Oh no, Shelby says she's listening because she has a stomach ache and she feels just sorry. Hope you feel better.
Pray for you there, Shelby.
Sorry, we say sorry a lot. We're the sorry.
All right, Theresa.
Chew
this
is here.
where it really starts to act
Hey,
up.
Chew. How's it going, Chew?
Hey, Chew.
Hey, Chew.
Like I said, it's the wave in there is the thing too. Don't cuss me out under your breath. Stop it. I feel that angst.
Let's go. You going the whole thing?
Hashtag Theresa's fault.
I told you what to do. I didn't tell you to do it. What you doing? No, I told you. Like I said, try it with one at a time.
Oh, I can't.
I wish I could make a beret. I'm wearing an apron. Well,
I know it's cute too. Is that books?
It's little houses.
Oh, little houses. My eyesight's terrible.
You would think it'd be little frying pans, right?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Little farms, little sheep, little goats.
I like the idea of that. I saw one with chickens that were it was tastefully country, like little chickens, and I really wanted it. And I dropped a lot of hints to my husband, but yeah, he didn't understand. I love that.
It's shooting season.
Anyway, wonder if I can find one.
Yeah, you can find anything.
Well, sometime I could go back to where it was being sold. And who's outside? Did I let the dogs outside? I just do it automatically. I don't even think
Who let the dogs out?
Woo, woo, woo,
woo. Going in or
at least Suzy did.
What are you doing?
Right on cue, Yarn.
She didn't like me going woof, woof, woof,
woof.
Say hi. Say
hi. Did you see that dog jump on me?
Look.
That big dog. Hi. Come here. Oh.
Jeffrey, you're on my list, hon. I'm gonna keep
your
brother's dog.
Definitely, Jeffrey.
Good boy. Get out. Do a circle. Do a circle. Whoa.
You hear the dog?
What are you talking about? You're talking? You're missing all the tricks.
I'm seeing it.
I'll train now. Come here. No, I didn't say jump and eat right here. No. All right. Good boy. Just circle. Good boy.
Aw.
Lay down. Yeah. Get up. All right, do a circle. Yeah, good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy? You're not going to be a good boy tomorrow. You're going to be in the car here.
Look at the dog.
Oh, good boy. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Anyway. He's like, where's my carrot? I always give him carrot. Carrots for Trix.
Don't say carrots. She loves carrots.
My dog loves carrots. It's his
So
favorite.
does she.
You like them? Yawn? Little cute yawn? Can you do the circles and six and the...
Sorry.
Hey, where the puppies? Where the puppies?
You're so cute. Aw.
Your hair thing needs to come out.
Oh. What? You're waiting for your carrot? Oh.
Oh, so the thing is, maybe you do two. How are you doing it now? I can't hear you.
I gave him a strawberry. We grew some strawberries.
I went back to when it was 2 and 1.
So next row.
Hello, neighbor.
In the session, don't go like 2 and 1 twice in a row. Go 2 and 1, and then go 3 and 1.
I did that.
Did you say hi to Angie? Angie's here.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
So I'm doing.
She loves us, and there's nothing we could do about it. We love you too, Angie.
I can't see. Okay, Jeffrey. Angie, your veggies looked awesome, girl.
Oh, they did.
I didn't get to see that.
Okay, Jeffrey. You want to come over here?
If it doesn't work out this one, I'm clipping it and I'm quitting.
Don't quit.
Angie, are you going to want to crochet? How's it going?
Hi, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise. How are you? Oh, that's cute. They're expensive, these aprons.
Oh, Angie.
Oh, we love you too, Angie.
Love you too.
Lots of love.
You just want to cut it today?
Thank you for coming. You got bell peppers and squash already? We have asparagus and a few strawberries. That's all that came out so far.
I
mean,
see a wild strawberry in my front yard.
The wild strawberries, there's something called false strawberries. They're really sour. Really, really sour.
I wasn't going to eat it.
They don't really look right.
I miss when we were kids. We used to pick blackberries all the time.
Oh yeah, blackberries and blueberries by the lake.
We have raspberry vines growing around the edge of the property here, and I'd like to get some of those. But you got potatoes. We have we're growing potatoes, but they're not supposed to be ready till the end of the summer. And the peppers look anemic, if you ask me. They really look like nothing much happened. We planted them, and I think they grew about an inch in 2 months.
We went to the produce store a week or two ago. I don't know. Anyway, I bought some purple bell pepper.
Ooh. That sounds different.
Of course, they're still in the refrigerator. I didn't eat them. They'll be bad before I eat them.
Bell peppers don't always agree with me. If they're really sweet, I can kind of handle it, but I don't really want it over. And we're growing peppers, tomatoes, and potatoes, which are all nightshades. I'm still gonna eat some of them. See how I do.
You can always barter with your farmer neighbors too.
What do you mean, partner?
Barter.
Like, barter. Well,
yeah.
Everybody around here who's a farmer is growing what I'm growing.
I saw that. I didn't watch the whole thing, Angie, but I'm going to.
Almost everybody, they have signs on the side of the road. Like a lot of them put out the signs that they have strawberries. So we went and tried 3 different farms. And one of the one that was off the main road in town, she was $2 more than the one that was around the corner. So we're not going to go back to that one.
All right. How about now?
There you go. Look at it.
Is it big enough? It's not going to be
It looks
large.
like it's
No,
for
you gotta make
yarn.
it bigger, but you got to make it bigger. Like you just did 2 in 1.
No, I just did one all the way around.
Okay, now do 2 in 1.
Okay.
66. Can you
Oh,
plug
your
it?
battery's dying. Yeah,
Plug in.
plug it in. And if you're outside, you might want to like put it on a slow mo.
Chicken saddles? What's a chicken saddle? A mating saddle. I don't want to know, honestly. They'll sell anything on Amazon. They even, oh, these are so funny. They have socks that look like chicken feet.
I just I put the sound on that, Angie.
Do what?
She sent me a thing about how I sing to the dog, and it said, and I have to put up with this. She's my food source. Oh, you like my stuff? Oh, the baby doesn't feel good.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
How do you know she doesn't feel good? What's wrong? She
Look
has
at the precious little face.
yeah, she's cute, but what? How do you know she doesn't feel good?
Because her eyes look different. Her eyes get all when she doesn't feel
I used to say that about my kids. Oh, look, they got sick eyes.
good. Yeah,
Oh.
I always say that about my dog.
Roxy has like, you know, I want to say she starts to tear, but I think it's allergies.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
you know,
she tears because she's a Yorkie. But her no her. You know how you get in your eyes and then you know, that's how my dogs get. They come in.
Angie's asking
That's
when's your next
yours.
auction?
When's what?
Or your next auction?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
10:30 a.m.
It says I might look like I'm listening, but in my head I'm getting more. I don't want to read that word. It's talking about chickens. Getting more.
Oh, you're watching them. You're in the reels.
No. I was looking at aprons.
Oh, okay.
Chickens and aprons.
Definitely, Angie.
Yeah. And you can always know when they're not telling the truth.
Yes, indeed.
Like, you know, I know when you're not telling me quite the truth.
So my husband is
All
out
right.
there hand mowing. He's still doing it. I mean,
I don't
acres
know
of
why.
property.
You want content on your channel. Go take some video. That
I
is
know.
go
He
viral.
doesn't want to be filmed. He
So
told me
film
that.
from
I
the
don't want
back.
people filming me while I work. So who's the people? It would be me.
Right.
And
You're the only one
I'm not,
filming.
look, let me tell you something. I don't want to rock the boat over that. There's plenty of stuff I'd rather pick a fight of.
Pick the battles, huh?
If if it goes viral, that's good for your channel.
I know. I know. The guy.
Tell
So
him
we
put
were
a
making
hat on
fun.
so you can't see
We
his
were making-
face. Nobody will know
We
it's
were
him.
making fun of the young Amish guy across the street who was doing like the whipper, like he had the, the
Sickle?
weed whacker thing, and he was doing the whole front end of his property. And I said,
So
maybe
he
it's
started
fun
one
for
up on
him.
Tony's
And
one
now
up
it's
on
like,
scissors.
and I'm like, now my husband's doing it. We were kind of laughing at that guy. See, what goes around comes around, sort of, maybe kind of. Roxy's
Always.
back. Hi, Roxy.
Always,
Say hi.
Angie. I still do. Try to
Did you
get
say
away with what they get away with.
Exactly, Angie. They'd think they were the first ones to invent stuff.
Right? She'll never know.
I know my friend had a choice of living in a big room upstairs or a tiny room downstairs. She picked downstairs so she could get out the window. And so
I
you
never
go,
did that. I never snuck out of the house.
I didn't either.
oh, you never heard a weed eater called a weed whacker? Somebody was calling it the whippersnipper. So I said to Tony, you need the whippersnipper. And he goes, what are you talking about? And I go, the weed whacker. He's like, Norden, just because you smell strawberries doesn't mean you're going to have every one. He's hovering around the place where the strawberries are, and he's going,
I want watermelon so bad.
We planted watermelon plants. Can you wait 90 days? This guy's like,
good
$5
content.
a piece here.
Shipping a watermelon.
They want $25 for the big long ones. I'm sorry, I
You know
can't
how
see
much
tiny.
they are here? I sent you a picture. They're $5.97.
What the little bitty ones are.
the
Like
ones
the
that
little
are like
round
that were like
Size.
bigger than basketballs,
Yeah.
but smaller than the really long ones. They were on sale in New Jersey for $4 on Memorial Day weekend.
Wow.
Yeah,
these
You know, those the really
basketball.
big long ones, like long and you know.
I don't even want those because they take up too much space in the refrigerator, and I can't lift them to take them
you
out.
do like Garrett. He cuts up the whole watermelon.
Yeah, I would do that. My husband is very strange about the way he cuts watermelon. He'll just cut it in slices. So he'll start with like almost like the end piece, but he doesn't make it enough where you can put it in quarters and then everybody gets the same miserable rindy piece. And I said, this is just wrong the way you're cutting it. And so I just end up usually doing what your husband does, like cut it into cubes and throw it in a bowl with some saran wrap or something.
Yeah, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then every day I kind of dump out the juice so they don't get water soaked.
But in my opinion, you should cut the watermelon in half and then quarters and then make slices off of that. And I don't know. He just
In other words, John, you and
He
Tony
can do it any kind of way he wants if he does it for me.
And then our dogs they're not supposed to have the white part of the watermelon, but they want it. Will you stop whining about the I got to put the strawberries in the fridge.
We having a crawfish ball this weekend.
This weekend? How nice.
Yeah.
I'll be over.
All right.
Of
course, it'll be here and not house.
That's probably a good thing.
Maybe.
I tell you, I wouldn't want everybody in my house like that.
Well, it'd be outside.
Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh no.
Well,
I told him if he puts too much pepper in it, I was going to brain him.
Oh, well.
They were just out.
Oh. No, come on in, buddy.
Come on.
You don't want to go out.
He wants to hang with you.
Just pretending.
He's pretending. My husband's tired. He's groaning. Dawn, when are you moving in your house? Says Angie.
Well, Angie, I talked to the guy today. Well, I didn't talk to him. I sent him an email that we needed an update. So he said this week they're going to do touch-ups. And then next week we'll have the parish and the state inspectors. And then that should be it, I think.
Soon. It's happening shortly. All right, so I'm going to do something
What you
artsy.
gonna do?
I'm gonna unwrap paint things.
How's your hat coming?
Hang on, I'm almost finished this round, and then I'll show you.
Okay.
What? We're doing that signal.
What? Who's doing what? Hey,
Truthfully, I'm tired.
I'm live. Who's doing what? Where? They were at the house? What they doing?
I went to take another tour of the house.
You did not take another tour of the house.
Oh, that's fighting words.
Now, call me back. Hold on. All right.
Did they put the
Let's
shutters?
take another tour of the house.
Who was there, Dean?
No, Dean's not. What's his name? Not there no more. The other guy.
Who?
The other guy that took his spot.
David?
Whatever his name is.
Hey, Mr. Southern Fines.
No, I left my phone. My phone was dead. I couldn't take pictures. It was in the truck. But anyway, they were planting some grass.
But he told me they were doing that.
They're putting the shutters up.
Okay.
They got a couple of knickknacks. He told me about another week and a half where everything should be final.
Yay.
So the guy who
The guy that hit,
my mailbox.
he's in Texas.
Well, he better not forget he's getting me a new mailbox.
That's mine.
No, it ain't mine. But boy.
Boy,
Yep. So let me ask you this.
girl,
You went inside?
girl.
Come on. You
Girl.
went inside. Don't do that
What,
to me.
you doing anything Thursday besides your doghouse?
Not that I know of. Why?
John's the usual call to go get his phone. No.
All right.
I went. It's all clean. The lights are on. You turn the lights on. The lights come on. Got one problem with one of the tubs. You gotta, if they can't fix it, they're gonna have to replace it.
What's the matter with it?
You got a hole in it.
Oh, they better replace it.
So,
Oh, Jesus.
I said I ain't gonna tell my wife. Cause well, where's she at? She's in reserve. Is she gonna be here? Can she come in the next 5-10 minutes? I said no. He said all right. I said next time I'll tell her.
Good. Keep going.
All right. Now what? I did one all the way around, and then I did 2 and 1.
Oh, you got to go one all the way around now.
Again.
All the way till you're done. Till it
I
looks
did
like
that. Oh, forever and ever?
forever and ever.
Okay. I could do that.
And then you'll learn how to do the ribbed edges.
Exactly, Angie. The lights are on, but nobody's home. We went there, and the little doorbell was lit up. I rang the doorbell, and nobody answered. So I just don't know what to say.
Wow. Whoa. Got it. Huh? Now watch what? And then, no.
Precious.
Did you ever buy pans of paint? Yeah, especially when you have to unwrap them and they're kind of tight
Press, come here.
there.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hush.
Orange.
Be quiet. I'm sorry. Did what?
Nothing.
Oh, I was muted. I'm like, yeah, I've gotten pans of paint. Yes, it is hard to undo them. I use an X-Acto knife. There. Just repeated myself to exactly what I said.
I was just
yeah. I don't think I have one that's not even all the way open yet. I open it as I go because they're kind of expensive.
Precious, you're making this difficult. You realize that, right?
Do you think she cares?
No, she doesn't.
No.
I am so hungry.
This Sharpie isn't working that great.
See, I only did. These are the Van Goghs. I only did the one color that I was using.
We'll see. I mean, they look big when they're up near the camera. Are they half pans or full pans?
Sean, come see.
They're half pans, I think.
You don't have to.
I don't know. Just
Daddy to grab the shrimp for me. Ask Daddy to grab the shrimp for me.
that's nice. I didn't open them all yet
Let me
because
try Mei Liang ones.
no.
I like them.
I tried these and the Japanese ones
Can you grab my shrimp?
and
Can you grab my shrimp?
Can I do one?
some other ones, but I don't remember.
Shrimp.
Oh, get ready to go eat.
Mm.
Do something with the dog, please. She don't even know why she's barking. She hears Bella bark, so she barks. You don't think I need to decrease that some more?
It never decrease a hat. You don't add any more. When you start doing the one in each one, you never change it
Okay.
till you get to the end, and then you're gonna do the. Look, this is how what you're gonna learn to do on the end.
Okay.
The ribbing.
Show me that when I get there.
I
Yeah.
delete this one out.
It has chew marks.
Does?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tony.
Hi,
Tony.
says everybody.
Hi.
That's typical.
Yeah, he's feeding us strawberries that have chew marks. See that? Look. Oh. I already gave them strawberries. Don't give them extra strawberries. They're gonna get acid reflux. Don't listen to your wife. We're gonna be taking them in a car for a 4-hour ride. They're gonna puke. But you know, what do I know?
Oh God, Bella was so sick all last week. She keeps eating stuff she's got no business eating. She gets in the garbage.
That's too bad.
That's hard to get him out of doing.
I'm gonna talk to him about the dogs.
Is it still curving in? You'll start noticing it'll curve in more. There you go. Yeah.
It still looks kind of big, huh? No.
See, it's kind of big.
Okay. Oh, yours is finished.
Yeah. It only took 3 hours.
Well, mine could be almost finished if I wouldn't have had to frog the whole thing.
See how much faster
I
you
would
are?
think it would take me weeks to make something like that.
I got my yarn doubled. I got like
Yeah.
a navy and a white.
That's pretty.
I'm gonna show my dog, my husband. Look. Yep. Should I be showing?
All right, Jeffrey.
You don't have to show me
What's
documentation.
up?
He's walking to the sunset. It's gonna be beautiful. He's going live at 7:45.
Okay. I might not catch you live, Jeffrey, but I'll watch the replay on.
I won't catch you live either. I'm sorry.
But I will go back and look.
I love sunsets. That's the reason I like so much orange in my life. And one of those
sunsets. We haven't had any pretty ones here.
weather's been
I mean,
kind of
we've had in the middle of the summer they were so beautiful, and then it kind of stopped when it was like the very end of the winter into spring. Now they've been very unimpressive.
they'll get better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. And
The last 2
I
times I
think it
came
was
to Pennsylvania, it rained. I hate it.
hey Claudette, how's it going? He's going live at 7:45. Are you on the beach right now? Because it's 7:30. must live
I think
close
he's
to the
kind of
beach.
close to the beach.
Yeah, he was walking towards it.
I'd like to live. That would have been my, honestly, like my dream kind of place would be to see a harbor or beach.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. I mean, if I would have liked to have like a river or a stream to look at, but not if it would have flooded my property. And I don't really want the water view to be like
Hey,
rain
Claudette.
puddles. Like in New Jersey, the water view I used to get was after every major storm when my yard would fill up.
Yeah.
Once we had ducks come, that was pretty exciting.
We
Yeah,
have
what?
They don't
Ducks.
stop here though.
The ducks, like my yard was so flooded, ducks were swimming in it. And I didn't realize this, but I read it anyway. I mean, there were ducks in the trees. And I'm like, I never saw a duck in a tree in my whole life. But apparently, wood ducks have the kind of web that could like grip on a tree.
Uh-huh.
So the more you know.
Dun, dun, dun. The
So
more
you
you
can
know.
stand on it.
Didn't I just tell him I was live?
Dawn might be in a storm path. She always ends up being. They always end up hitting Louisiana, right? It depends, though.
All I know is it's been rainy. Today was an okay day.
We didn't have rain for 2 days now, so
No, it's not the weekend yet.
you have a point. I think if the weekend is going to be rainy.
Of course, it always rains on the weekends.
But the sun was pretty strong today.
It only got up to 70 here. So
I don't know what the temperature was. I'm going to peek. It's 72 now. Oh, it was up to 79.
let me see.
That's pretty hot.
Oh, it's 72 now. The high today was 72. Oh, it says 80, but I don't think it got to 80. Not in our.
Tomorrow's
We have
going
a lot
to
of shade.
be 83, it says. That's a lot.
We have a lot of shade here. And it was windy, so it did not get up to, it feels like 80 anyway.
Oh my gosh, tomorrow it's going to be 87 in New Jersey
Uh,
and 88 on Thursday. So we're going there just for the heat wave. That's wonderful. Okay. That's not fun. Oh well. What are we gonna do?
I
We
think
can't
it's
do
getting wavy again.
are you adding stitches? I honestly don't know what to tell you.
Probably because I'm using 2 strands.
I don't know.
I guess. How if I know?
It'll work out. It can always be a catch-all.
Because if not, I'm just wasting time. Just a wasting time.
I do that a lot when it comes to crocheting.
It's 82 degrees there, Claudette. Wow. It's 84 still here.
Really?
Tomorrow, on Thursday we're having 88 degrees in New Jersey. And
I hope it's pretty
84
on Saturday. I mean Sunday.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain in Pennsylvania on Sunday. 75%. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the weekend. Friday, Saturday,
Thursday,
Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday rain. So I
Rain.
wanted to water the blueberries, and he said, it's going to rain.
I stuck my finger in the ground. It's fine.
You did? Okay. All right, stop listening to me. I'm live. If you're going to be weird.
That's
He stuck his
okay. You
finger
heard
in
my
the ground.
husband. He acts like nobody was
Not
here
his
listening
voice.
to him.
I know by the potatoes it's really wet. And I did check the moisture of the box. And it felt nice under the straw. They kind of look anemic too.
See, I get worried
could
when
use-
Garrett starts like playing because he sounds so serious when he plays. He's got a very dry sense of humor.
Garrett?
Yes.
Oh, so does my husband. I mean, it couldn't get drier if it was a Sahara Desert.
Hmm.
He didn't ask me for the link tonight. Guess he's not watching.
Does he need a link? Can't he just go on YouTube and look for it?
Yeah, he could.
He could, but that's a lot of work on him.
He asks for the link for every show we're on.
All right.
It's like you go anyway, never mind.
Just keep going and it should go straight down.
We have a whopping 3 people listening. I know that.
You think it's going to go down, stay down?
Does it look like it's going down to me? Yeah, it looks like it's going down to me.
Yeah. Now it looks like an official, very big yarmulke. Yeah. It looks.
There you go. You got the start of a hat. Keep going.
I would want you to do it really wide.
The
I,
what?
I like the ones that look like you could put like potatoes in the back of them. Like, I don't know. You know the ones that.
What do they call those? Those little droopy ones.
I like the droopy kind of floppy hats. Not the berets, but what do they call those things? Like, like it can hold dreadlocks or something. I also
I
like,
must have ESP when I go live.
Yeah, he does. Well,
It used to be my mom would do that. Now it's him.
slouchy. They call them slouchy beanies or
Chat.
something.
Yes.
right.
Yeah, so
Those
you
I can make easy.
What happened to the picture? I was showing you what I wanted. You can make them easy, you said?
Well, it's not going to come out like that. It'll come out like this, but longer. And I do the ribbed edge. I don't do the cuffed edge.
Now they actually are showing somebody who's wearing this looks like a shower cap in wool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's
something
really
you'd stick
popular to make, though, on the YouTube crochet world. Hey, Thomas.
it's popular.
We see you, Thomas.
I don't know. To me, that looks dumb. I'm sorry. It looks kind of silly.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, lady, for your choice in frilly hat. But like the white, it really looks like a shower cap to me. I don't know. Anyway. Oh,
Lord.
I still want the
Good
stocking.
Lord.
One day the stocking hat.
Right. Claudette has a point. Little House of the Prairie bedheads. That's what those hats are.
I like stocking hats, but I want it to be like, like in A Christmas Story, the little kid Randy, like how they came to. I used to have a hat like that. I loved it. Like you could wear it like a scarf.
That's the one with the kid with the banana suit or the bunny suit or whatever.
The bunny suit's the Ralph, the older brother, but yeah, that's the movie.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I don't know that one. I've seen
They
that
almost
movie
look like
halfway once.
Ralphie's the one who got the BB gun, huh?
Yes. I've only seen that movie about 100 times, so I'm getting to the point
I mean, I
where,
watched it off and on. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched the whole thing through.
Neither have I.
I
never sat down.
I have, when we used to have it on over and over and over again, I used to put it on, fall asleep, wake up, like go back to bed, wake up. And now I don't really want Santa Claus colors or the big pom pom at the end, but I kind of like something like that. They used to, skiers used to wear that.
I don't know why. I thought Sean was turning
I want to be
26.
able to wear it like a scarf, a longer version of that.
Sure.
They're calling those night.
Night cap.
They're
Night cap.
calling those sleeping caps for some
Yeah.
reason.
Is it long?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have a pom pom, do they?
These have pom poms.
No, do they?
Yeah, I don't like those. I want it to be the one I had when I was a kid. You could wrap around your neck and then wear it like a scarf when you were cold. I like that. I bought like the regular kind of cap, stocking kind of hats, and I'm on, and I have a big head, and if they have a serious base, like they look like I could put a potato in it, or like it's sticking up. They're not really.
I can't stand those.
I have to be able to kind of try it on, I feel.
I had the one where it was round and it would come in with the band. That's the kind my mom made us with the little pom pom on top.
I had one like this. I really liked it. And it got a little stretched out. It kept like falling off my head, like when the wind would blow.
Barrettes.
Well,
those are easy to make on the knitting machine that I
it's
have.
really. Why do the pictures go away when I show them you? They're really kind of like bunched up at the back.
Yeah.
And the one I had like a pom, but a furry pom pom. Like I liked it.
No, Claudette.
This guy's hat looks.
They are putting sod and shutters and stuff on today, and then next week the parish. We don't have counties here. We have parishes. So the parish will come out and do an inspection, and then the state comes and does their inspection. Then it'll be done. So what did Garrett say, next week maybe?
Hey, little Debbie. I think you can have both inspections in one day.
Yeah, you can.
Let's hope.
These hats have beards attached.
What was for supper, Debbie?
But you made it, Debbie. That's all that matters. We appreciate you coming by.
Yes.
I want to know what Debbie ate today.
I got a hamburger. And
Debbie's your mom still at her sister's?
YouTube's got a lag. Oh, Debbie, that sounds so good.
Salad for lunch.
sirloin and sweet potato sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm
not a big
Claudette.
potato fan, but I'll eat them.
I like sweet potatoes. I made a sirloin.
Because I'm not talking to you.
Like last week, we didn't really like that meat so much. Tasted bland for us. I didn't season it enough, I guess. Sometimes you get a steak and it just tastes good, right? Like the meat.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one was not that one.
Hi, Jeffrey. I was agreeing with you, Claudette, that I'm as excited for her. Sometimes I feel like I'm as excited for Dawn's house as she is.
I just don't know.
Only way I'm getting a new house is through her.
Well, I want to give you an update. Ray is doing really well.
Yay.
He's home and he's doing good. So, shoot, I wouldn't pick him up. I mean, he's a little swollen and stuff, but he looks like, I was like, damn, you sure you just had all that? I mean, they cut him from here all the way down.
Wow.
But he's doing good. I think he had to go do blood and stuff today. But And then once he heals from this, he'll do chemo again. Praise God, I tell you.
Right.
Okay, Jeffrey. I'll go watch the replay when we're done here, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's not fun right away though. The moving part's hard. But it's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. Well, if they do it soon enough where we don't have to move out of here so fast. I mean, I don't want to pay another month's rent because, but if like it's next week and then I'll give us 2 weeks to move out, you won't be like throwing everything in, trying to hurry.
Right.
I can do a box at a time,
I saw this woman. She's obviously like half my age. But she actually, she said, I have to pack up this apartment in 4 days. And she got boxes and she was filming herself do it. And I was thinking, oh, to be young again.
Girl, we did ours pretty quick, but whew.
She just sat on her couch for like little wine breaks in between the packing.
Sounds like a plan.
But she was an interior designer, so she had all of these like pictures on her wall. I mean, from like almost floor to ceiling in her hallway. She packed that stuff up so fast.
What's the matter, Debbie?
Yeah, what's the matter? What are you aggravated? Oh, her neighbor told her she's been feeding the deer corn from the bird feeder can.
I'd be outraged.
I get it. That's terrible.
I've moved 37 times in my life, Claudette, and we're not military. Most of that before I got married.
Wow.
Well,
I think there's like, can't you use cayenne pepper and cinnamon to keep the deer away, or is that just mice? I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff. I see it, I tell the person that's in charge of that, and I move on. There's not enough. I gotta vacate space where I can.
Oh, and I think they're making us a flower bed too.
Nice.
oh, nice. This is probably the 8th place I've lived in, but I didn't move all my furniture to every one of those places because I was young.
We just got an alert. Somebody just had a bear 1.7 miles away from us. A bear in their neighborhood, right on.
There was a bear in Baton Rouge that it was roaming the neighborhoods for like 3 days. And where does the damn bear come from in Baton Rouge?
I don't know. But we were watching some show that was talking about the bayou, and they have bear in the bayou. And I was like, oh, so there's not only the gators, there's bear too. So there's a kind of bear that lives down in Louisiana.
I forgot what kind of bear they said it was.
Mean one.
A swamp bear.
No, it's either brown. I don't remember.
Just wanted to tell the guys that so they don't take the little dogs out without going back. There's
a bear here, supposedly. I don't want to see one. Like, I don't want to be surprised by one, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Next door, the deers eat at a buffet.
Can you believe it?
I didn't like it either. We moved just about every year. And we moved one time back in the 70s. It was a big deal to get a sunburn. We all had sunburn. We had to walk up the stairs carrying boxes because we moved.
I guess you would think that you'd taper down your amount of belongings if you moved that much.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have that much.
You couldn't be like hoarding stuff if you.
Oh, no, we did not. My mother got rid of our toys every 6 months.
So why did you move around so much if you don't?
Just, I don't know. That's what your parents did. You went with them.
My parents
That was
wanted
in
to.
the city, you know, probably rent increases and stuff like that, or neighborhoods. I don't know. And
My
then,
few, I had friends who had to do stuff like that. Every 2 years, they'd be like, "Oh, the lease is up. Let's find a new place."
yeah, well, she had 5 kids in a 2 bedroom, 1.5 bedroom house apartment. So, and then we had a country house up here. So, I don't know.
That's kind of nice. We never did. We would go in the car for about a week, and my dad would drive us to a battlefield, and that would be our
Huh.
fun summer vacation. We're going to Gettysburg. Hey, we're going.
We came up to Whaley Lake every weekend.
Well,
And
that
of course
sounds
it rained.
good. It rained every week. There was a really long stretch when there was rain every weekend. One winter, when I was doing photography, we got to go to the shore for me because I wanted to take pictures of the foxes.
Yeah.
And I knew where they were. So we would go to the state park, which was a barrier island, not too far from Barnegat. It was a really long drive. But it was honestly, that was more fun for me than any
Yeah.
other. I loved that. I mean, that was such a great experience.
We never went on vacation as a kid. My daddy just wasn't a traveling kind of man. I did go. My aunt and uncle lived in Pensacola, so I did go to spend a week with them, and then we went to Disney. I was 11. That's back when you can do Disney in a day.
Right. Right.
Well,
With the e-ticket.
We got to. My parents weren't big on the fancy vacations, and then my aunt moved to Florida. So one year we actually got to go. So that was fun. And they actually did take us to who was sneezing? God bless you. And we got to go to Disney. That was cool. And I was old enough for it to not be freaky. I know some kids get like a little upset when a character comes and starts hugging them. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I was reading something that the rules are if a kid goes up to one of the Disney characters and hugs them, they're not allowed to let go of that child until the child lets go.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like
Okay.
they're not the ones who can release the hug.
Right.
The kid does.
That's cool.
That's got to be one of the worst jobs if you think about it, when it's like 110 degrees and the
And
humidity
those costumes.
and you're wearing a costume, and there's not probably
And they
any,
share
like,
the costumes.
they must stink.
Right.
Why? It's true. Can't even imagine it. Everybody's wet in t-shirts and ugh.
The only place we ever went was the lake house. We didn't go on like vacations.
It still sounds nice.
No, it was beautiful.
To camp down the canal, which I loved. It was fishing all weekend, and
Yeah. That's how we started, because my brother was in Boy Scouts. My father was a book troop leader. They came up here, and then we found that place, and we stayed there on the weekends.
Sounds nice.
Wasn't fair. The boys got to go on a trip.
Well, one of our neighbors had a similar situation where he was the scout leader, and they ended up getting a house like not too far where the Woodstock was, like in Fogarty area. And anyway, that's where they spent their summers.
Yeah, I want a lake house again, Claudette. Not gonna happen.
I used to go camping with a friend and her family when we were in high school.
I never went camping until I got married, because we always had like a house to stay in, like an RV,
Mhm.
you know.
I just heard a weird squeal.
So when we went to Disney with my aunt and uncle, they had a RV, so we drove in that. So it wasn't bad, you know. You able to sit down and relax and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would love an RV.
I've been he- I used to think that they sounded really great, and I've been watching a lot of shows where people, look them up before if you ever want to bite, because
Oh, I had
they're making them really crappy lately, and so you're buying this thing that looks beautiful. It looks like some of them look like apartments on wheels,
Yeah.
and then they're made so crappy. This one lady said she put her life savings into it because she wanted to spend the summer with her son before he got too old to want to do that. And she said they didn't have heat and it was cold at night. They didn't have hot water. And they just drove it off the lot. It's not like they bought a 10-year-old used one.
Wow.
And then like she found out after the fact that they knew that it was almost like a factory second. It was a real lemon, and they sold it to them for full price.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Some of those things are gorgeous. Oh my god!
Oh, they are. They had they have this thing called a Grange Fair, and it's an agricultural rodeo, amusements, concert kind of fair go thing. And they have a whole parking lot with RVs, and then they have the new ones that you could look at, and they were like 2-story ones almost, like with decks kind of off. And I said, this is really nice, but they're the price of some houses around here. They really don't make things great.
How's it coming?
It's coming.
Is it curling? Still curling? It's not curling. Are you doing half crochets or
No, one in each.
one hole? Okay. Okay.
What's a half
It's a
a
pretty pattern.
I don't even know what a half a crochet is.
A half double.
Half double.
Or you do it like a double, but you pull it through all three instead of going back again.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Kinda. I mean, I haven't picked up my yarn. I probably should. I don't want to pick up yarn because when I pick up yarn, I stop painting. When I start painting, I can only do one craft at a time, I think.
I can't wait till my office is fixed. Then I can have my Cricut out when I want to do that.
Oh, by the way, Ollie's had stuff for the Cricut.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they had vinyls that were colors, like it had like a pink, like a darker pink and a darker light blue, if you know what I mean, like a darker light pink and a darker light. And I don't know what is for what, but they did have Cricut. They call it Cricut. Right?
I have a lot of vinyl.
Cricut.
Bye, good, Claudette. Have a great evening.
Take care.
Bye.
Nice. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Oh, you're so awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, witnesses with that. You're awesome.
He said, I told him, yeah, I can go look that up. Oh, yeah, for my good homeowners. Yeah, come on in.
So who was it? David?
It was a young guy that took
You speak in Southern.
Yeah, I know.
he's waiting on he had 2 pallets of grass.
Uh-huh.
And only used one.
Mm-hmm.
Cry cut.
He said if he can get what's his name to come level off the front of the house,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna use that other pallet of grass to plant. He said if not, he was only supposed to do what he did. But
Where he put the grass?
on the side of
Don't say it's not.
Cement.
Like from the cement to the fence?
Cement.
From the steps that way, about 3 foot wide.
She's
And
Towards Larry's house.
towards Larry's house. And
Larry
then opening,
Mead or Larry the other man?
yeah. And then the opening by the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket.
You know,
Oh, I thought that's what they were
I
making
was
one
saying cry cut for the longest time.
to try to get your grass.
Oh,
Okay,
they put
double
grass bed.
crochet,
I thought they were gonna do a flower bed.
yarn over. You put it in half double crochet.
Can you bring them in a room?
And then you pull it through, and then you pull it through all three, and that's a half double crochet.
And close the door.
Okay, now do a double so I can see the difference.
There, you wrap it over again. You put it in the little hole, the stitch. You pull your yarn through, and then you pull it through the first two. And then you wrap it over again, and you pull it through the second two.
I think I was doing the half double one.
The
that-
half double crochet.
I was doing the first one to make my husband's scarf.
This is the half double. You put it.
I do it in and then pull it through a couple and then do it and then pull it through the rest.
This is the half double. Pull it through all three at once.
I think that's how I made his scarf, the half doubles. I could go get the
My
scarf.
husband grilled me some shrimp. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
That's
I heard
really
you say awesome.
I really wanted that crawfish stew that we cooked, but can't have that.
I actually took my hamburger with the bun and I was debating it. And he's like, "You don't have to." I go, "I know, but I wanted it, but I only ate half of it." I think. Did I leave it on the counter? Because I didn't see it when I went back in the kitchen.
Norton might have finished it for you.
Right. And including the napkin.
Including the napkin.
Ew, why waste a good napkin?
I know. My dog eats the napkin all the time. I say, I guess you need fiber.
And he comes behind me and I hear him chewing on stuff. And I go, that doesn't sound right. Because I hear like the extra chews. And so, I mean, like, if you're going to do stuff that I'm going to say, don't do it. Why are you doing it right behind me?
He was behind your back. It's not like it was in front of you.
All right. So I finished that one.
I mean, he's so like, he doesn't think.
It's supposed to keep going down. You're supposed to keep going and going and going and going. And it's supposed to get
Okay.
longer.
So it looks right
Down your
then.
head because it might be too big.
Oh, I'm sorry for your idea.
Oh, no, it's not. Keep going.
It's not
It's like
tight.
you're doing a beret. Is it tight for your head?
No, it's not supposed to be tight.
No, I'm asking if it's tight for her head. Because
No.
No.
It might be too big.
Oh, it might be too
It might
big.
have to be a man's hat.
Suzy, she had a big head.
Go see your daddy.
White corn, what?
You bought some white corn cobs.
Corn cob.
You know, corn on the cob. That's what we
Yeah.
say. Corn on the cob.
It just threw me off.
I know. Wow. I actually took pictures yesterday when we went to get the strawberries. We went to 2 different farms that we, never been to. And they have these it was a super long driveway that 2 farms were sharing. And now, if a horse was coming down the other way with the buggy, they might have been able to fit into the grass area. But if
Oh.
another car was coming down, somebody was going to have to back up the whole way. Now, that thing was like a mile long.
We got
And
some roads like that up here.
If it was me, there'd be no way I could back up. And if they thought like, well, you have to, I'd be like, I can't. I just can't. I can't. I'm going to crash into the wall.
I think it's too big.
I think so.
Maybe drop a couple stitches when you get to the end and then make it like a beret.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
I'm hiding.
Grandpa,
Make it like a beret.
I ain't
You're
doing it.
done.
Snap at me.
You
That's
can't just keep going and see what happens.
Keep going and see what happens.
Yeah, keep going and see what happens.
Worst comes to worst, it's a bowl. You flip it over, it'll be a bowl.
You can make a
There you
drawstring.
go.
You could use it for blueberry picking. I don't know.
It's washable.
Make 2 handles.
Don't push it. We don't need handles.
Good Lord.
You should make blueberry picking things that are like a backpack, but in the front. That would be good.
I've been trying to get. I was gonna make a tote bag, and I said, "No, my husband makes tote bags. Why do I need another tote bag?" But I just made a hat.
Something like that, right?
Huh?
Debbie's designing for you. She's like, make a denim base and let that be the top.
There you go.
Denim has, but what would be nice when it's around the ears, in my opinion, would be if it had like fleece on the inside, or like it has to be sort of, I don't know. For me, like it's the wind going through. The loose one I had, I loved the way it looked, but it wasn't really
Warm.
on my ears. And the whole reason why I'm wearing a hat is because I want my ears to be warm, so I should just
I don't
wear
know. It might be a bowl.
There's nothing wrong with it being a bowl. It's nice and thick. You could throw your
Yeah,
keys
but it's
in it.
acrylic.
So what?
cut off jeans would make a good hat. Have you made any? I'd like to see it. Well,
Theresa just made a hat.
if she buys regular length jeans, she'd have like enough at the end to make hats.
Poor Debbie.
Poor Debbie. She's calling herself Little Debbie. There's a reason, you know. She's not saying Big Debbie to be ironic. Because I know what are you like? Are you even for me when I buy like the regular length jeans? They're like at least this much too much.
Oh.
And if I buy the ones that are long, I could roll it up like 4 times. You're 4'11".
You are
Well,
sure.
I'm shrinking down. I might catch it.
I was 5'8".
Really?
Not anymore.
I used to be 5'5", and now when they ask me, I just say, "Oh, put 5'3". Like I just don't even want to fight it. It's like every time they measure me, they're like, if they start saying I'm 5'2",
I
though,
can't remember the last time my doctor gave a care enough to measure me. To be honest,
they're so weird here in Pennsylvania. It's like they want to measure me every time I go. Every time I go to the doctor, like I went 3 months ago or a month ago. Do you think I shrunk or grew in that amount of time?
if you did, there's a problem.
I would imagine there is, but so one time I'm wearing the shoes and one time I'm not. I mean, like they're gonna get different.
Oh, we have
Right.
to take our shoes off.
And one time when I was like going on a scale, I started taking like, putting my purse down, taking my coat off. And then one time I took my glasses off. She goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm getting undressed."
That is Little Debbie.
Yeah, that's little. I was probably that in 4th grade. 106,000.
Me too.
Oh boy. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of I don't even remember being less than when I was a kid. Less than about like a size, like 8, like the equivalent of a woman's 8. Like even when I was a little kid. I'm like,
That's the size I was when I got married.
my mom. Oh, really?
I was like about a size 10 when I got married.
See, now the sizes when I was a kid were different from the sizes now. Like they were, like if you were a 7, it was more probably like a 9, 10 now. I don't know. I think that they do vanity sizing now. So the women wouldn't feel like they're gaining weight as they get older. It makes them feel better. Like the sizes, the brands that cut their clothes bigger
Well,
for the
there's
same.
a new thing out when you get clothes that are made in China from China.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
You up it to the sizes.
Yeah, but I bought an apron that was a 5X because I was looking at the equivalents and I wanted to get an extra large just to have, I wanted to cover my boobs and they have no boobs there. So I didn't know, but they like kind of sewed it up in the back, and I got it on and I couldn't get it off. I was like trapped in it. And I'm like, this thing is supposed to be a 5X, and I can't even like get it over my head. It was embarrassing, but whatever. I'm in my house, and now I'm telling you, all 5 of you, 4 of you. Anyway, they sewed a seam where they shouldn't have, and I took the seam out so that it would be open in the back because it's an apron. It's not supposed to be.
Mhm.
It wasn't like a dress. So anyway, and then it fits fine. But I mean, yeah, to have to size up that many X's is crazy. My husband bought me something from China, and he said, "I'm sorry, I got you a 3X because I didn't." And I'm like, it is what it is. They should just have a more universal size. But even in America, when I used to buy stuff in Walmart, it was always like cut smaller than the stuff that you would buy, like if you went to like Nordstrom Rack or something.
Yeah.
People
Remember that site Zulily?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had ordered a dress from there. I think I bought like a 2X. When I got it, it was like a 5X. It was just the opposite.
Oh, wow. Well, Zulily, I think, was like irregular kind of stuff or overstocks. And they had a terrible, like, you had to pay shipping coming and going. So I once bought a whole bunch of stuff that like I didn't like, but they were going to charge me so much for shipping back that I ended up keeping it, I'm kind of mad at myself for keeping it. But
I think that was the only time I ordered from them. I gave it to a friend of mine, and it was too big for her too. So she's a seamstress, so she took it up. Okay, Jeffrey, I'm gonna check it out later.
Hey, welcome back, Jeffrey. How
Are
you
you
doing?
home,
You got
Jeffrey?
sunset beautiful or what?
Are you home? Sometimes the nights, the sky looks pretty right after sunset. Like, if there's any clouds, and then it starts reflecting orange and yellow. That's pretty. I'm looking over here. It just doesn't look that impressive. It just looks like thin clouds, but no fluffy clouds. I'm feeling kind of queasy. No, it's not fun.
No, I think it's the weather, the allergies, and all
But,
that.
honestly, I was feeling really clear for a while, and I was getting kind of like, so this is what it's like to wake up and be able to breathe and like walk around all day and not have congestion. And then it went away. But I had about a month of feeling clear. It was nice. I'm hot in here. Well, I'm gonna go. You gonna stay on for a while?
What time is it?
It's 8:14.
Okay, a little bit.
I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm queasy. I keep ditching on the lives.
We'll slap your hand next
No,
time.
we do shower. You don't have to act like that. Oh, I'm too long a nap.
I can't. I'm getting congested. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had a roll. Maybe I have histamine.
Maybe you shouldn't eat bread because you're gluten, probably.
Maybe. I actually do feel good when I don't have it. And
I would like to have a little gluten right now.
Not if you're gonna feel it.
No,
You're gonna sign off. All right, well, have a good night. I'm gonna shut down me, but you guys are gonna stay on. So don't leave unless you want to. Well, have a good night, everybody.
All right, Susie.
Night.
Good night, honey.
Yeah, take care. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So if I can remove myself without ending it. All right,
Okay.
bye.
Wait, I
Bye.
need one of these things. I need more of these. You're supposed to look them up
Hey.
because you taught me that one. I got to learn more. Oh, I know
That's
that
so-
one.
She needs new ones.
I need new ones.
That's all they had.
Oh.
And two
All right,
is
show offs.
what was two? Oh, confetti.
Betty.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
They should have one for a weight. No?
They have a thumbs up. They have a thumbs down.
Oh, we don't want thumbs down. We want everybody to give us a thumbs up and subscribe, right?
That's
It
right.
helps the algorithm and my channel. That's what they all say.
All right. Make sure y'all still sub to Susie because sometimes it disappears.
Yeah, it does happen. I know it happens. Because somebody actually went to my page and said, I thought I was subbed to you. And it said I wasn't. And I was like, okay. Well, have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Night, Susie.
Take care.
It's just you and me and the other people that are here. Jeffrey, little Debbie.
And then I did my hair, trying to put this stupid thing on. I still never made my appointment to go cut my hair.
Oh, too bad you can't text her. Oh, there's a plane, a Navy base. I read through the lines there. Flew right over me. Oh, cool. Cool. I'll have to
I
look
can't
later.
see the chat that well to read it.
All right. When I was there, a plane coming on the pond point, Quantrium point, it is, my eyes were shot, is the Navy base.
Oh, okay.
Point Navy base. Old Navy base, and the plane flew right over Jeffrey, and he did try to get it in most of the evening.
Oh, cool, Jeffrey.
Very nice, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a bowl.
I think it's a very nice bowl, personally. I have one like that, and I love mine. Scott Christopher made me one. It's all gray, but a shallow bowl like that, it's a little taller. But I like it. It collects all my little things.
So, do you put anything in it to stabilize it?
I didn't. And your yarn was probably thick enough.
Yeah, because I'm doing two. Well, you start out with a hat and you end up with a bowl.
See what happens? And it happens to everybody because I'm not sure if that bowl started out as a bowl that I got either.
I don't know how tall I should make it. It kind of curves in a little bit.
So you could always take. I like the curve in. The little curl like that. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. You could probably put like a wire in it.
Yeah.
Stand up. A plate on the bottom, give it some stability on the bottom, and then you can make it like to hold napkins or something.
Yeah, almost like those little paper plate holders, the little wicker ones.
Yeah,
I bet that would fit in there.
that'd be a good idea. And they don't go everywhere, Somebody takes a paper plate, they don't go flying all over.
Ugh. Ah, ran out of white.
Oh no!
I got more, but
Oh, good.
I think I noticed it.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one.
I thought, oh, see, when you take it out of the skein, it looks like it's more of an almondy color.
Mm-mm. It's the same.
Yeah.
Right to the left.
Left over the right.
Got it.
I did not know. Jeffrey was saying if I'm doing a live stream, I did not know I could try to take pictures when doing a live stream. I didn't either.
Oh, I didn't either.
You learn something new every day.
You do. I'm so jealous that my husband got to go in the house.
Again.
That's the third time. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But you know what? Personally, as hard as it is, stay away from it for a couple of days so that you can see it when it's like finished and you're just waiting for the keys.
Yeah.
If you could wait for the keys, that would be something, but I'd be like chipping at the bit right now to go over there now.
I am.
I'd be like, okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. It's still light outside. I'm going to look at my house.
I know. It's probably too late. They probably left. He should have told the guy, give me the code.
Just to
So
see
now
the-
we got a different guy.
Yeah.
Wow. The guy who was running it before, he's back in Texas, but he promised me a new mailbox because he backed into my mailbox.
Make sure the guy that, doing it now knows. If it's not there already. It's not a toilet, so it might not have been noticed.
He didn't take no pictures. He said his phone was dead.
Did you hear me? I was just
I bet if he did, it would have been a picture of the toilets. What is up with that?
I don't get it either.
Because I wanted you to see that they were, not the little baby ones. I take your word for it.
Yeah, right. There's not something
Because, a toilet is not a toilet. It's
they're all the same, but we have to get a picture of every one of them.
some of those toilets are so teeny tiny.
Oh yeah, I know. You feel like sitting on one of
They
the
have been released.
kindergarten, you know? The little-
Precious, stop it.
I'm watching. Stop it, King. That is cool. I like that. I really do.
Well, should I end it here?
Do you like it?
Guess it's better than a hat that doesn't fit.
Actually, it looks like a beret, but it's a little big.
It is. I wonder if I should make it like one more high. Because if I stretch it out, it won't curl in so much.
Yeah. And you can put cardboard in there and stiffen it with
Yeah. Some
you can use
fabric
glue
stiffener.
and water or fabric stiffener, whatever. We used to
Yeah.
use glue
I
and
think I
water.
might keep going a little bit and
There we go. That's
make
gonna
it
be cool.
deeper.
You can always make it just for yarn too.
Yeah. It can be my yarn bowl.
Yeah. That would be cool. See how things work out? It wasn't meant that you made a hat. You needed a bowl.
Yeah.
You did for your yarn.
One time my sister's making out with her chain stitches.
Oh, is she practicing? Last time you spoke to her?
I haven't, since I dropped him off, I really haven't talked to him because I was so exhausted from that long day that I have not caught up yet. But, and they've been so exhausted that I think they just all slept all day.
After something like that, that's what you need.
Yeah. So I gave her the yarn and I gave her the hook.
Well,
He
maybe-
can probably show her how, because, you know.
Yeah. You should teach her how to do the zoom when you could do it in the back like this.
Oh, yeah.
Camera, and you can do it that way. And you can visit.
Well, her first chain was like very, very, very tight. And
Yeah.
then, so I tried to, what she was doing is doing a chain and then pulling it tight and
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it and pulling it. So I said, don't pull it. So
Right.
I said, when you make one more and you put them together, braid them together and make Heather a belt.
Yeah. Cords for sweatshirts or something. Shoelaces. Always something to be made.
Yep,
Chain.
definitely. So Susie said Ollie's had some new yarn.
Oh, really? The boys were just at Ollie's over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't, but I didn't
I
get to
went after they said that they had got all the Joann's closeout stuff. I didn't really see anything. Some of that stuff has been there for a long time.
Yeah. Well, it might take a little bit for it to get processed in, or it's already gone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need to go get me some more cotton. I like working with cotton.
Yeah.
It feels nicer on your hands.
It does.
Except the peaches and cream cotton. The Walmart brand cotton
It always
is
splits.
so soft.
Did you ever find out who the parent company is that makes the yarn for Walmart?
No. I don't know, but they're cotton. They only got like 4 or 5 colors, but that's it. But it is so, it feels so nice. Now the Premier cotton that they sell at Dollar Tree is nice, but it's not 100% cotton. But I had made my mom a dish towel out of it, and she loves it. But I was afraid to make face scrubbies out of it because it wasn't 100% cotton.
I don't think that matters to most people. You could always do a poll in your on your channel.
Yeah.
Because it washes and everything else. And I don't think that
it was like 85% cotton.
Yeah, I think when you buy clothes and they're cotton, they're only partially cotton now anyway.
Yeah.
And it's for stability. It's not necessarily for I forgot what month we were in. It's for stability of the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hopefully Mike and Mark are safe. They went to a thrift store and there was a tornado. Yes, I hope so as well.
Oh no. I hope so.
Hopefully they filmed that ahead of time.
Wow. This weather has been so crazy.
It has. The members only sale is coming up on the 17th. Oh, I'm supposed to not be working. All right.
Oh, I don't know if I sent Crystal the link for tomorrow.
I'll see if I could send it to her. We got more alerts on the bear. In case you weren't here earlier, we got a bear in the neighborhood, approximately 1.5 miles away.
Did they say how big it is?
It's a black bear. I didn't ask. No, they didn't.
That doesn't tell me anything.
They're big. You know that baby that you don't like, the position the bear was in that I showed you?
Oh, I didn't like him. I just thought that's what he was doing.
No, he was over 6 feet.
Oh, really? He looked like a little cub.
He was a cub, but he was already over 6 feet
Oh,
because
wow.
he was trying to get the bird feeder. It was a baby cub, and I was like, "There's a cub floating around here." And the police came and they go, "I'm not doing anything with it." So
I remember when we had a 3-foot alligator on our porch, which is nothing compared to 9, 10, 11 foot.
yeah, yeah,
And the deputies were so afraid.
yeah, right. That's her thing is KW, right? Her first 2 letters in her email, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, gotcha. I got it then.
All right. I don't know who's out there with those 4-wheelers. They're making me crazy.
Kids, it's summer.
Yeah. It's irritating.
Yeah. I can't we have the state property behind us.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while I try to go back there and do that. And it's so noisy and annoying.
See, you might have made a hat in an hour, but I made a bowl.
Awesome.
I wouldn't be able to do it again.
Yes, you can.
One of a kind bowl. I think
Exactly.
the reason is because I doubled this damn yarn.
Okay, I sent it to her.
Oh, well, TJ's, well, this is navy, but I'll say his room will be black and white. That's what he wants.
No, cool.
Faux for him, but it's navy, really. So I would have to buy fabric stiffener, huh?
Unless you have glue in the house, just water it down a little bit.
Have
I
what?
wouldn't use 6,000.
Well, no.
Well, they have to do not put it in your hair now because somebody did. So I mean, come on,
Or in your eyes.
right?
I mean, I know some people who've done it
Yeah.
in error.
They either want the money they know they could sue for or they're just that.
Well, I think they picked it up, the container, like you know how the super glue.
Oh, I
comes
meant
in?
when they did it on purpose on the hair.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Every time I pick up my eye drops, I think of that and I get so scared if I don't check the bottle.
I know. Wait, my dad, he used to use Grecian formula in his hair. He was so vain with his hair. And he wasn't paying attention. And he picked up Grecian formula and thought it was toothpaste.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is looking really cute.
I told you it was cute. That is adorable. And see how it's going straighter up now?
So you think I
That
couple
is
more rows? So that's good.
I like that size because it doesn't get too full. You can still get to the bottom. You could put all your little stuff in it, have it right on the side of your desk. A couple of balls of yarn.
Right,
You know,
that's it. I'm tying it off.
You could put a couple balls of yarn and a hook in there.
Yeah.
And you always have it on your desk. There you go. Look at you. Did that really quick. An hour and a half. Actually, less than an hour because you finished it after taking it all the way out.
Right. Well,
Look at you go. Took me 3 hours for a 1 hour hat. Yeah, it only took me an hour and a half, but
I don't know if I like these plastic needles.
I do because I don't stab myself.
Ah. Okay. These dogs, I swear.
It's the people riding up and down the street driving them nuts.
Yeah, it is. The kids are outside next door. And Sean is fussing them.
Hmm. So don't forget, people, we're on tomorrow at 10:30 with Tooch and I forgot who. Oh, Crystal
Crystal.
on my channel to do East Coast Resellers. And then
It'll be
Donna
fun.
Suzy will be back here on Thursday
Yeah.
on this channel.
As my dad would say, if God says the same.
That's right.
Oh, it's easier to thread it.
Oh, is it?
It seems easier.
It's been forever since I used a metal one.
I put 2 strands of thread in here, like the 2 yarns in it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Now I just got to weave these. I think I'm going to make a little knotty knot.
Oh, the center.
Yeah.
Right over left, left over right, and then just snip.
Oh, I did it the opposite.
I wonder if it's going to make a mistake. People are
All
going
right,
to
I'll
come.
do one more time left over right.
Yeah, because you don't want the people to come get you.
Well, I'm still going to
Weave it in.
weave it. I shall weave it.
I don't think I weaved that one in.
Maybe I'll look for a pattern for a bowl holder.
A bowl holder?
Yeah, you know, I have to be cotton, of course, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, for the microwave?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It would be.
You could always make one.
You know, I like to make little things.
Yeah, you can make it.
Because I like quick results.
So do I. As do I.
Oh yeah. Just go ahead and Dawn. Brag that you got it in so easy.
Oh no.
I keep thinking it's black and white, but it's not. It's navy.
It's such a dark.
Okay, it's finished.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
Well, my friend, you ready to call it a night?
Yep. Sure am. Thank
All
you
right,
guys for coming.
Huh?
I said thank them for coming. I said thank you for coming to them.
Yep. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good to see you
Appreciate
again.
it. Jeffrey, I will check out your live a little bit later. Okay, hon?
I'll check it
All
out.
right. See y'all tomorrow.
Night.
Good
See you in the
night.
morning.
Bye.
Bye.